Hey everyone, what's up? Today I want to talk about a game that kind of snuck up on me, Grounded 2. You might look at it and think, okay, another survival game. But trust me, this one deserves your attention. It's got the fun of surviving giant bugs, the thrills of being tiny in a big world, and some really smart new features. If you love the original Grounded and you're looking for a survival craft game that doesn't just replay the same formula, then sit back, grab your controller or mouse, and let's dive into why Grounded 2 might be the survival game you didn't know you needed. So let's start with what the game is about. In Grounded 2, you're once again shrunk down to the size of an ant, but this time the playground is much, much bigger. The game is set in Brookhollow Park, a fictional suburban park with sprawling landscapes, towering blades of grass, oversized objects, and massive insects lurking everywhere. The premise is simple. You're tiny, everything is enormous, and survival is a constant challenge. But the story goes deeper. There's a mystery behind why you've been shrunk, lurking threats you don't fully understand, and the game builds in this tension of explore, survive, uncover. The developers, Obsidian Entertainment and Eidos Montreal, mentioned that this sequel was built because they wanted to expand the world beyond what the original could support. So you're not just surviving insects, you're exploring a larger-than-life world, dealing with environmental hazards, uncovering secrets, and constantly reminded of how small you are. As a gamer, that perspective shift feels fresh and exciting. Now the fun part. What does Grounded 2 do? First up, survival craft, but on a huge scale. You'll gather resources, plants, scrap, etc., craft weapons and armor, build shelters, and explore massive biomes. But because you're tiny, everyday objects become massive landmarks. A soda can is a tower, a picnic blanket becomes a ramp. Grass blades are walls. One of the biggest new features? Mounts, called buggies. You can hatch and ride insect mounts in the environment, something the first game didn't have. These add mobility and strategy. There's also an archetype system now. You pick a character type based on how you want to play. Stealth, combat, builder, etc., which gives depth to progression. Exploration is also amped up. The new park has biomes, hidden mysteries, environmental storytelling, and even zones you unlock over time. The world is designed to feel enormous and layered. Multiplayer and shared world modes make it social. You can play solo or co-op with friends, build bases together, explore together, survive together. It supports cross-platform, shared worlds, and hosted sessions. As a gamer, I like how this balances solo and team play. You can go alone, but the game really shines with others. The freedom to build and roam together, fight bugs together, and uncover mysteries together makes it feel like a shared adventure. Let's talk combat and survival, because that's where things can make or break the experience. In Grounded 2, you face giant insects and other threats that don't just act like zombies or mindless enemies. They have behaviors, they hunt you, and you'll need to adapt. The size differential matters. You're small, they're big, so strategy matters. Weapons and armor are craftable. Generic bits become serious gear when you're tiny. Spears made of twigs, scrap metal armor, defensive structures built from grass and junk. The gameplay loop encourages invention. Mounts play into combat too. Having a buggy insect as a mount can change how you move through the world and fight. Survival itself isn't just about fighting. You'll deal with hunger, thirst, resource scarcity, environmental hazards. You'll be aware of your size. Shadows become dangers, falling is fatal, terrain is enormous. From a gamer's perspective, the fear of being small in a huge world while threats loom is real. It taps into this primal vulnerability feeling. And if you like survival games that challenge you but don't punish you into frustration, this one hits the sweet spot. Another pillar of Grounded 2 is building and cooperative play. Your survivors can erect bases in strange places, under a picnic table, inside an overturned boot, within a hollowed log. The environment becomes your fortress. Mounts and vehicles open up new possibilities. You can ride a buggy to scout, to collect resources, or even to fight. The building system has been expanded, more tools, more customization, more ways to defend and design your base. Co-op means you and friends can each pick different roles, one builder, one fighter, one explorer. Because when you're tiny, teamwork isn't optional, it's essential. As a gamer, I like how this balances solo and team play. You can go alone, but the game really shines with others. The freedom to build and roam together, fight bugs together, and uncover mysteries together makes it feel like a shared adventure. Beyond survival and building, there's a narrative thread. Grounded 2 hints at a deeper mystery behind your shrinking, the park's secrets, and forces you don't fully understand yet. The setting, Brookhollow Park, has memories, hidden zones, biomes that feel designed. There's this creeping undercurrent that says something bigger is happening. The developers stress the environment matters. For gamers who usually skip the story in survival games, this one gives you reasons to explore, to uncover lore, and to feel like your survival matters in the world. It's not just about staying alive, it's about understanding why. That narrative layer adds depth and gives motivation for more than just build, kill bugs, repeat. So after all that, why does this game stand out? Why did it surprise me? Because Grounded 2 takes what worked in the first game and then amplifies it. Bigger world, better mechanics, mounts, mystery, co-op, building, everything turned up. It's like they said, we're doing survival again, but we're doing it right. As a gamer who's tried countless survival craft titles, I felt it brings something fresh. The scale shift, being tiny, everything enormous, gives a different perspective. The bug mount concept? Brilliant! The co-op freedom, the building possibilities, it all comes together. And yet it doesn't feel like another survival game. It feels like your backyard gone wild. It invites you to explore with wonder and dread. It's playful but serious, creative but dangerous. If you thought you had enough survival games on your playlist, I'm telling you, add this one. Because this might just be the one you didn't know you needed, but won't forget.